What's up, guys? I am Maxwell, and this is Sparta against North Watchers. Let's jump right into the war, and as you can see, a victory for us. 113, 112. Wow, guys. Awesome war, nail biter, all the way to the end. Very, very close. Um, both sides clearing 11s, and North Watchers with the nice fair play 10v11 hit rate of 5 out of 5. No, that's of course just a joke, guys. Big respect to North Watchers. Awesome job to your guys' 10v11 hit us 5 out of 5. Wow, that was really crazy good. We took 15 attempts to clear their 5 bases. Last one right here actually being taken out by the King of Sparta himself, Grizz. Clutch, very late, grabbing the 2-star, very important for us, of course. 10v10 we had 5, they had 6, and then actually our 11s did go perfect this war. So 10 out of 10 perfect dips for us. They had 2 dip fails, and that ended up being the 1-star difference. One more 10v10 for them, 2 more successful dips for us. So without further ado, let's jump right into the first attack, which is going to be the 10v11 2-star by Oreo on number 1 right here. So let's check that out. Of course, we got really awesome attacks this time around, guys. I'm telling you, this probably, I've already titled the random war recap between SL and IT, war of the century or something. This one definitely also an awesome war. Just I don't know, like it's been a really great war, and we've got some awesome hits today, guys. So definitely stay tuned, it's gonna be really sick, including a Gobo baby drag later at Town Hall 9, including one of the sickest queen charges of all time at Town Hall 10. It's gonna be really cool, guys. So yeah, let's check out Oreo right here, who did the fresh hit on base number 1, and as you can see, lured out the CC, of course, wants to kill it here. Unfortunately, though, the baby dragon is going to be busy with some ground skellies at first and not going to take out the baby dragon right away. Places a second baby D a bit too early maybe, but both those are actually able to take out that enemy baby drag, so that's good. Then they are going to work on some trash buildings here, make their way in. Meanwhile, we already have another baby D working on the other side of the base, taking out or weakening up the Grand Warden. Second baby D is going to take it out and is actually also going to grab the Tesla there. Only just, but grabs the Tesla, so that was good. And then we've got a minion who's going to get sniped down right away. But we're going to have a bit of funnel over there at the top, if I remember correctly. Let's see, some more baby dragons for percentages. Let's see, Oreo, where are you going to go next? Okay, here we go. So, Golem gets broken in. We are going to have some bowlers behind that. Attempts the bowler bounce onto that. Well, it gets the bowler bounce onto the second, on the gold storage there. So that is going to go down. And then we've got King, Queen pushing into the space, so a big kill squad here, making their way towards the Town Hall. The Wizard on the outside is helping out a bit, making sure the troops want to stay inside the base as well. Free spell, heal spell, rage spell combination has been dropped. The Inferno Tower does not do damage to the bowlers for quite a while, until they are so close they take it out quickly. And then Queen is going to threaten to walk around the outside here, but is going to turn back in actually, take out the enemy BK, and then deal with the Town Hall. Enemy BK is gonna step away. She locks onto the Town Hall. He pops the ability. Town Hall goes down, and that ended up being the 2-star. So very nice and controlled hit here by Oreo. Great job on number 1. Runex getting taken out there, and then the first of many 10v10s, and this is maybe the queen charge of the year, guys. We've got, of course, Groovy Tony. Who else coming in with this charge here? And I'm just gonna tell you guys, he wants to get the enemy queen, but take a look where he starts. So starts at 330 pretty much. This was, by the way, also really late in war, and we really needed some more successful attacks. We needed some more 10v10 triples. We needed that 111 still 2-star, which Grizz, as I already mentioned, ended up taking care of a bit later. And yeah, so the wall breakers open up this section. The first layer of wall break here, still got 9 wall breakers left. So You probably know this meme that he keeps on sending to the chats. And don't forget 21 Warbreakers. Well, it was 12 in this case, and not quite 21, Tony. I don't know what you're talking about. Step up your game, but no. Charges into those 3 expos here, so of course gonna take those out. First though, the Lava Hound, so let's go to ×4 real quick. Lava Hound pops. And during this entire time, you guys know his nickname. His nickname is Time Fail Tony. So usually the saying is either he triples or he time fails. That goes for every single one of his attacks. And so the chat was, of course, only 20 spectator slots. The update has not dropped yet, so quite a few of our guys were not in it. Then in the chat it was like, time fail, time fail. It's gonna be a time fail again. Oh no, please no time fail. And then it was time fail, time fail. And then somebody said, well, my triple. And then somebody said time fail again. In the end, he ended up having like 10 or 15 seconds left, which is quite a lot for him. And yeah, so BK comes in here, has been doing some really nice funneling with all those archers, sniping off all the trash buildings. BK is going to tank the damage here and is going to take out the ground skellies, is going to take out the enemy queen. So for that reason, his queen is going to be able to stay behind, not take any damage. In comes the Lalo there, quite heavy initially to take out the Wizard Tower and the Inferno Tower, of course. The Lava Hound soaks up that pesky red bomb, perfect haste spell. The Wizard Tower only fired 1 shot onto the balloons. Second and last Inferno Tower goes down. More loons coming in from the top. Queen is still alive. He's actually going to swag his queen ability on this one, guys. Charging an Inferno Tower. So sort of a weird wall layout here, of course, but just an overwhelmingly good hit by Tony. Take a look at the amount of cleanup he's got. So he definitely doesn't want a time fail, and he ended up with a really, really sexy hit here on base number 9. We were definitely freaking out about this one. So very well done, Tony, as usual. Next one is gonna be on number 14, and we've got Lloyd, the man, the myth, the legend, Lloyd, who is only gonna 6-pack now in every war. That's what he said, because he did it again. 6-packed against Kronos, and he 6-packed again today against North Watchers. So Lloyd is probably in the best form he's ever been in. I haven't followed his Clash career for that long, but whenever you 6-pack every war at Town Hall 10, you're probably in the best, safe to say you're probably in the best form you've ever been in. So awesome stuff by him, of course. Also, he just got promoted to Elder, so congrats on that, Lloyd. Well deserved, I guess. So yeah, Lloyd is doing work. He is taking out the enemy king. Sort of a weird base here. Definitely does not look meta, but I don't know what's up with that. Definitely looks strange. Is gonna get that second air defense. The first air defense took a couple of shots on his healers, but he did not actually lose the healer, which is of course good. And guess we of course see some more Queen Charge dragons in this case, but I'm always of course trying to find something some general tips, also some maybe something that I can utilize myself. And we definitely see a lot of Queen Charge triples these days, especially in SL, of course. A lot of Queen Charge triples at Town Hall 10, so in case you are looking to step up your Town Hall 10 game, probably practice Queen Charges would maybe be a good tip. While Queen is killing the Lava Hound, we already have BK coming in, funneling some trash buildings for the dragons that are of course then going to be meant to sweep their way throughout the middle of this base, is what I meant to say. Bunch of loons coming in, no Lava Hound for this one, but a bunch of loons with the dragons to take out that air defense. And of course also soak up any eventual black bombs that would be there. Enemy queen is going to get taken out nicely by those dragons. Lloyd's queen still doing work, still has not used the ability. The Archer Tower is now focused onto his healers, so he might lose one there, but that's of course already insignificant. Not a lot of DPS left in the base, and all the DPS that we still have is focused on the dragons inside the very middle, so it's all good. His queen is also not taking any damage, so he's actually also going to be able to swag his queen ability here. So Lloyd and Tony, man, they are both swagging their queen abilities on the 10v10s on max basis here. So awesome stuff to the guys. And don't worry, guys, we have more. We still have not seen anything of mice, so that's of course coming up right here. Mice also grabbing a 10v10 triple. Um, yeah, Real is his account. So he is coming in, and guys, would you know it? Some more queen charging. So I already said it in the last attack. Queen charging seems to be strong if you are gonna be able to master it, which these guys, of course, all do. So, Mice starting things off here at the bottom, one baby Dargan able to funnel the queen into the right direction. She's going to be grabbing that air defense and then stepping down there to get the cannon. Coco Loon coming in to scout for any black bombs, and yes, there is a black bomb there, and the Loon is going to catch it. Then the queen is going to be stuck on the elixir storage for a while. The cannon is going to try to do the best to damage the queen a little bit, but the queen is going to take out the cannon, of course, no problem whatsoever. Once again, we have an archer working over the top, just sniping off some free trash. Snip would be proud. And yeah, queen making her way slowly but surely towards 9 o'clock, taking out the next wizard tower. And then she is going to actually need the first rage spell. Also an interesting spell composition here by Mice. 5 rages and a haste and a poison. Rage everything. Hashtag rage everything, guys. BK is gonna make his way around the outside there, clearing the trash buildings, funneling the queen as usual. Now he's finally used the first of his 8 warbreakers, I think, that he had. Not quite sure. But there come 5 more of those guys. Rage spell as well for the double layer break. There we go. That is gonna be successful as well. Actually, he went sort of light on the warbreakers, man. He only 8 warbreakers to break 3 layers of walls, utilizing the rage spell, of course, but definitely cutting it close. A little bit of a challenge here, but you know, you gotta give yourself challenges, I guess. Air skeleton trap pops up. The queen is gonna be able to deal with that, so his loons won't have to deal with that later, which is of course a good thing. And yeah, guys, from the point where he started his charge, you would maybe once again say, well, I don't know, I don't see how he's going to be able to get the queen. And it was getting close on time for this charge as well, of course. And he just had to start off the Lalo. I'm not, well, no, I think I watched a different attack. I'm thinking about the different attacks. So he gets the queen, gets the Inferno Tower with his ability, gets another Tesla, and then the queen is on the Inferno Tower, not taking any damage, so the queen is actually going to take out both Inferno Towers here, guys. Check that out. If that's not awesome, I don't know what is. Swag Rage Spell in the back. No Swag Queen ability for Mice, so he's not quite as good as Tony and Lloyd. No, only messing, of course. He got both Infernos and the queen with his queen charge, so there definitely has to be some extra points for Mice. And yeah, awesome hits all around. I said it, guys. I said it in the very beginning, and I just noticed that the gameplay was lagging again. I hope that was just in the loading screen. Up next is number 20, and we've got Sui coming in. And guys, I feel really good right about now because I just fixed my recording software. Big shout out to the Elle support in Germany. I'm sure they all are awesome in all countries, but they just helped me fix my problems, so finally I can stop using Air Server and all that crap and keep recording with my Elgato again. So feels really good. So, but that's just third world problems, guys. Let's watch Sui right here, and a very, very cool attack. I promised you Gobo Baby Drag at Town Hall 9, guys, and don't worry, that's coming up. But Sui actually also used it this war to triple a Town Hall 10, so that's awesome. As you can see, all the air defenses here very close to the core, which definitely makes it possible to take them out with a huge kill squad. Queen in the middle, although there is a Hound CC, so Sui's gonna say, screw the Hound, I need Queen to get all the air defenses. And yeah, he's already started in with the baby dragons. He had 11 baby dragons in total. Those are distracting some defenses. They are already taking out a bunch of trash buildings, narrowing down this base. At this point, you're maybe thinking, well, maybe it doesn't look so hot, but the queen with her ability is gonna grab both these expos. Now take a look. Only 2 archer towers left as far as point defenses go. Those are going to be going down as well, and then the baby dragons are going to be able to overwhelm the rest of the space. Here goes the second to last archer tower. Last one is going to fall over here at the top and that is gonna be game for this base. So awesome stuff to Sui. Man, we see him do all sorts of stuff. We see him do bewitch attacks. We see him do awesome stuff like this. Seems like he really likes kill squads, but he also does Sui, Lalo, of course. So yeah, great hit on number 20 as well, guys. The hits just keep on coming here. It's been an awesome war. Lloyd's second attack, I already spoiled it earlier. 6-pack Lloyd at Town Hall 10. I also took out Law, which was their lowest Town Hall 10, I believe. And yeah, Gobo Drag here in this case. So there's one Golem. I think he has CC Bowlers. I'm not quite sure actually, but we're gonna find out shortly, of course. Here comes the Queen. She is behind that elixir storage there. The Wizzy is doing a good job funneling the Dark Elixir storage. Queen is going to create one side of the funnel, of course. Here comes the King. Here come the Bowlers. An outside jump spell, so deciding not to use any wall breakers. I guess it would be sort of tough to target them to the correct piece of wall that he wants there, but I'm not quite sure, of course. I was not involved in the planning for this one. So takes out Expos, air defenses, all that good stuff, and is gonna get some nice value, as you can see. Not much left in this base that would harm dragons. We've got one Expo. Of course, we still have a bunch of Archer Towers and Teslas, but other than that, he has taken out, of course, Expos, air defenses, all that junk. So it's going to be coming in straight for this base with 8 dragons, some balloons, as we usually see. We also see a clone spell, so maybe going to clone loons, maybe dragons. We'll see, probably loons though. Yeah, there we go. Clones those loons to take out the first Inferno Tower, also take out one of the Air Sweeper, also trigger some Black Bombs, so looking really good. We see a Black Bomb in the middle of the base, so these guys were maybe scared of getting tripled with dragons. Yeah, more Black Bombs with the Inferno Tower, but not enough to keep Sui away. With those cloned loons, he took out both Inferno Towers and both Sweepers with the help of a haste spell, so if that's not awesome, I don't know what is, and Sui is going to wrap up here on this one Archer Tower. 2 dragons left, but that's going to be all he needs and all she wrote for this base. So great attack here by Sui. We're getting so much variety, guys. Almost as if SL10s would have planned this out for me to have an awesome recap. And yeah, the 9s also did awesome stuff. First up, we are going to have Simon. A little bit of a different attack here. Sometimes this type of attack strategy gets some hate, but I think some variety is always pretty nice. So we're gonna see the 6 healers, Pekka, Valkyrie, Bowler, huge kill squad, no jump or quake spells pushing through the base. Of course, we have got a little bit of a queen walk to start things off here. Also a couple of baby dragons to funnel some trash buildings. Here comes the Pekka, is gonna slay that builder hut first. 2 healers onto the Pekka is gonna help her stay nice and healthy against that Archer Tower over there. 1 Archer Tower, of course, not able to bring the Pekka down with 2 healers on her, as I already said. Queen is going to be taking out the gold storage, and then she should move in to help create that side of the funnel here, of course, and then have the big kill squad push into the base. Here come the Valkyries, here come the Bowlers, so yeah, a bunch of DPS. Queen ability is already being used. That wall open up there by the Valkyries and Bowlers very quickly. Just plants the base with rage spells. The defensive clan castle is down. Queen and Wizards took care of the baby dragon. And the Bowlers, of course, very good at dealing with witches. Queen gets this Archer Tower that was hanging in the backline, sort of has 1 baby dragon left, is absolutely crushing his way throughout this base. The only problem that you can sometimes have, well, of course, there are several problems that can stop you, but it's definitely very good against damage CCs and fresh hits. The problem that you can sometimes have is time fails. So as you can see, Simon right here has some nice minions and archers to snipe off all those free buildings, improve the pathing of his big kill squad that is still making its way around the base. So this way his troops won't get hung up on insignificant buildings for too long, and they will be able to grab those last defenses, last high HP structures as quickly as possible. And yes, quite an overkill, as we oftentimes see with this type of attack. Whenever it goes sort of well, it's usually a huge overkill. So great hit. And guys, only 1 attack left inside this recap, and that is going to be on number 36. And I already spoiled it for you. The Go Bow a Baby Drag. Actually, quite a few wizards here as well, so we should probably call it Go Weebo Baby Drag again. Well, I sound like Klaus now with his funny attack strategy names. But in any case, Hochi is going to be coming in for this one. And we see a, wow, we see a big dragon and 2 balloons from the clan castle. So that's definitely interesting. That's not your usual CWL invite defensive clan castle at any town hall level, but I guess sort of a surprise is funny sometimes. But yeah, the queen is going to have an easy time dealing with that. Problem here is that the Teslas are sort of pulling the golems away. 2 of the golems are going to stray, but at least one of those big gray guys is going to make his way, I should say, into the base. I'm pretty sure golems are male, right? Can we agree on that? Golems are male or golems are female? I don't know, guys. Let me know in the comments. Anyways, we've got a huge Kiwi walk around the outside of this base here as well, taking care of some air defenses. We've got Queen and the bowlers in the middle of the base, taking out Expos, enemy Queen, all that good stuff. That golem, or that the second golem that swung around the outside, is actually doing quite a bit of tanking there for Queen, so she can do some work. The third golem is the only one that went towards the inside, is now stupidly stuck on the wall, so that's unfortunate. We've got some baby dragons working already, taking out buildings while they are distracted. LQ is going to get one more archer tower before she is going to take too much damage to survive. She gets another one actually, so that was awesome by Queen. Baby dragons are now working, still sort of spaced out, of course. Usually we see a clump of baby dragons towards the end of these attacks, just to be able to overwhelm the remaining defenses, because it's pretty impossible to space your baby dragons out all the way, as we see a little clump here now at the top. And those are of course going to be able to take out the Expo and the Tesla, and he even swags one baby dragon. Wow, wow, wow. Swagging one baby dragon. Pretty OP. But no, very cool hit, of course, to Hochi. So I don't know if Hochi and Sui were communicating, but both guys with the Gobo baby drag inside this war. So yeah, guys, I think I was able to hold true to my new statement, which I made last video, or second to last video. Only super high quality attacks. This was an awesome war. Of course, big shout out to North Watchers. Yeah, huge one for sure. This one here, 97%. Damn nice with the time fail on that one. We would have cleared 10s had he gotten that, and had we gotten number 6, Tony here with the fail on that one. But yeah, it's been an awesome war. A very clutch ending for us. Came back and grabbed the victory in the very end. 113, 112 once again. Awesome, awesome stuff. Great respect to North Watchers, man. 10v11 OP for sure. And that is already roundabout going to do it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned, because tomorrow or the day after, we are gonna be having videos on the war between War Whales and the German Midweek League All-Stars. All-Star squad also assembling on the War Whales side. 50 versus 50, 7 Town Hall 11s, 19 10s, and a bunch of 9s. Gonna be a bunch of fun. Definitely make sure to check out my boy Adam on Twitch. Time to Clash on Twitch is gonna be streaming the beginning and the end of the war. And Lady B, I think, is also streaming something, so it should be awesome. But Adam is gonna tell you all about that. But yeah, until that time, guys, I'm gonna be signing out. This has been Maxwell.
This is Sparta!